Sorry, I'm late.
Hi.
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 Hey, how are you?
Hi.
Good.
Long time no see. That was such a big confusion. I thought you were gonna like give me a handshake, and then it was like a hug, and
I was going to hug you.
Okay.
Because people in America, when we see somebody that we know, and even when we meet somebody, we will hug them.
Yeah, I know, that's so true. But in Taiwan, I've just gotten so used to people just saying like, hi, you know?
Nobody wants to be touched in Taiwan.
Even when I reach my hand out to shake hands, they get very confused.
Or it's like this, right?
Or they go like that, exactly. They're like, oh, okay. Or they just bow.
Well, how about in Portugal? In Portugal, what do they do there?
In Portugal, they kiss the side of the cheeks.
Yeah, I lived in Spain before, and people also kiss on the cheek.
Yeah, in Portugal, I think in Spain as well, you kiss both sides, right?
Can you imagine in Taiwan if you went to kiss somebody?
They would be like, oh my God, no.
Maybe they would call the police.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, and the thing is, with different cultures, there are different ways to greet people, right?
Right.
So I think in Taiwan, usually you don't really touch each other.
No, you need to stay far away because I guess that's good too because of like COVID and these different diseases. Maybe it's better to keep your distance.
Before, I think now
it's okay.
Yeah, now it's okay. Yeah. Okay, so let's learn about different ways to greet people.
Okay.
Natalie is at her new neighbor's door.
Hi there, I'm Natalie, and I live in the house across the street.
Hello, Natalie. I'm Robert. What can I do for you?
I just wanted to say welcome to the neighborhood. Also, I made these cookies for you and your family.
Hi everyone, welcome to ABC Interactive English. I am Nina.
Hello everybody, this is Shane. And today we're talking about ways to greet people. So we were talking about in the introduction, there's different ways to greet people. You can just wave, or in Taiwan, people often
bow.
Kind of a little bit of a bow.
Yeah.
Like I think it will be weird if somebody bowed like that.
That's in Japan.
Yeah. But even in Japan, people don't do it that much.
No, okay.
But there's a lot of ways to greet people. So what does it mean to greet somebody? It just means to say hello to somebody and maybe welcome them.
Yeah.
Right? So for example, you could say, he greeted his friends when they came to his home.
Yeah, so when you greet someone, it's not just for new people that you met, right?
Right.
So it could be for someone that you've known a long time, you just want to say hello to them.
Right. So in today's dialogue, we're talking about a new neighbor.
Ooh.
So they're going to greet this person because it's a new person and they're going to meet them. Okay. So in the conversation, Natalie is at her new neighbor's door.
Oh, okay. So maybe she wants to welcome the neighbor into the neighborhood.
Well, what's a neighbor? What's a neighborhood?
Okay, so a neighbor is someone who lives near you.
Okay.
So in Taiwan, usually you will have neighbors upstairs and downstairs and
next to you.
And next to you.
Everywhere. So many neighbors.
Yes. You usually interact with the ones that are upstairs and downstairs, right? At least in Taipei because they're all apartment buildings.
That's right.
Yeah.
So for example,
my neighbor is very annoying.
Oh, what? Too loud?
Yes, they keep making a lot of noise upstairs.
And you mentioned neighborhood, so a neighborhood is just the area that you live in where you have neighbors. We call that the neighborhood.
Yes.
Okay, so let's get into the conversation. Natalie.
That's me.
Robert.
Okay, so Natalie says, "Hi there, I'm Natalie, and I live in the house across the street."
Okay.
So across is the other side, right?
Right. Okay. And Robert says, "Hello, Natalie. I'm Robert. What can I do for you?"
Okay, so he's thinking maybe Natalie needs something.
Yeah,
right?
or maybe she wants to sell him something. Maybe she's a salesperson. Who knows? Okay.
So Natalie says, I just wanted to say welcome to the neighborhood. Also, I made these cookies for you and your family.
Wow.
That's
okay.
so nice.
So to welcome somebody just means to let them know that you are happy
That they are there.
That they are there and you want to maybe be friends with them.
Yeah.
And I would be so happy if one of my neighbors made me cookies.
That would be nice. Have you ever received any gifts from any of your neighbors before?
Yes.
Yes.
When a new neighbor moves into an apartment, or when they are going to, before you move into an apartment in Taiwan,
Yeah.
often you will do some work in the apartment
Oh, yeah.
and you make a lot of noise. And that will bother your neighbors a lot.
So it's probably a good idea to give them some snacks
Right.
or
So they many times they would give us gifts like cookies or just some, like you said, some snacks or some nice things to say sorry
Yeah.
for the noise.
Yeah. Well, that's a good idea.
It's a good way to meet your neighbors.
Yeah. Okay.
Why don't we take a break?
And we'll see you later.
Okay.
Wow! Thanks. That's very nice of you.
Everyone here is friendly and helpful, so don't be afraid to ask for anything.
That's good to know. Would you like to come in?
Thank you, but I can't stay today.
Okay. Come back anytime.
Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back.
Yeah, so before the break, we were talking about how Natalie went to visit her new neighbor and she wanted to greet him. And what did she bring him?
She brought him some cookies.
Yes, that's so nice.
That is a great way to greet somebody.
Yeah, and that's a great way to get your neighbor to like you.
Absolutely. So Robert, of course, is happy and he says, "Wow, thanks. That's very nice of you."
And Natalie responds, everyone here is friendly and helpful. So don't be afraid to ask for anything.
So when she says everyone here, probably she means everyone here in the neighborhood, right?
Yes.
So all the neighbors are very friendly and helpful.
Have you ever met any annoying neighbors or unfriendly neighbors?
Well, first, friendly, what does that mean? I think you know. If somebody is being friendly, they're being like a friend, right? So to be friendly means that you are kind and nice because you like somebody or maybe you want to help them, right? So she's saying here that people are very helpful and that if he needs anything, the neighbors will be there to help because they're so friendly. So an example sentence is, Nina is never friendly towards Shane.
That's not true. I am so friendly to you. I'm friendly to everybody.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't feel it.
When was I not friendly to you?
Oh my goodness. So many times.
Really?
I'll make a list for you.
Okay, I'll read it later. So, what about unfriendly neighbors?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I've had, well, of course, friendly neighbors, but I've had, in one case, a very unfriendly neighbor.
Really?
They lived below me in an apartment building, and they would always complain that we walked too loudly. And we even bought some like
Cushions?
拖鞋, kind of like very cushioned, had a lot of cushion on our slippers we want to try to be nice.
Yeah.
And the person would just keep complaining. And when we would see them, they would not be friendly. They just and look at you. So I was a little bit afraid of that neighbor. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so afraid means feeling scared, right? So you were afraid of the unfriendly neighbor because they would give you bad looks, right?
Yeah, they were just so mean.
But maybe you would be just as mean if your upstairs neighbors were very loud.
But we weren't very loud. Our upstairs neighbors had children. And the children ran around a lot, and they had a dog, and you can hear the dog go.
Oh, you just didn't complain.
You live in an apartment. You're going to hear your neighbors, right? Okay, so continuing the conversation, Robert says, that's good to know. Would you like to come in?
Oh, that's very nice. So he invited her inside his house.
Yeah, well, that's pretty friendly.
Yeah, would you invite a neighbor in?
I think so. Maybe not in Taiwan, but maybe. Yeah, say, why don't you come in and have some tea or coffee?
So Natalie says, thank you, but I can't stay today. Okay, so she cannot stay where she was at, right? She is just there to give the cookie.
Right. Maybe she has something she needs to do.
Yes.
Right? So Robert says, okay, come back anytime.
I think he's just being nice.
Not anytime, right?
Not anytime.
If you come back anytime at 3 a.m.,
That would be weird.
that could be a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, and so what does stay mean? She said she can't stay. That just means to continue to be in a place for some time without going away or moving away. So for example, you can say, I wanted to stay in bed this morning, but I came here to teach all you lovely students.
How nice.
That's very nice of me. I like to stay in bed.
I like to stay in bed too.
I know you do. You're always late because you are sleeping
in bed.
Yes.
Oh, no.
So that's all the time we have for today's lesson. And
Yes.
we will see you in the next part.
All right, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Natalie is at her new neighbor's door.
Hi there, I'm Natalie, and I live in the house across the street.
Hello, Natalie. I'm Robert. What can I do for you?
I just wanted to say welcome to the neighborhood. Also, I made these cookies for you and your family.
Wow! Thanks. That's very nice of you.
Everyone here is friendly and helpful, so don't be afraid to ask for anything.
That's good to know. Would you like to come in?
Thank you, but I can't stay today.
Okay. Come back anytime.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 neighbor 名词邻居。All my neighbors are very kind. 我所有的邻居都很友善。下一个单字 friendly 形容词友善的友好的。Not every teacher at that school is friendly. 那所学校的老师不是每个都很友善。下一个单字 afraid 形容词害怕的畏惧的。Gina is afraid to swim in the sea. Gina 不敢在海里游泳。最后一个单字 stay 动词停留留下。Can I stay at your place over the weekend? 这个周末我可以借宿在你家吗？接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 What can I do for you? 我能为你做什么吗？Do something for somebody 表示为某人做某件事情。我们来看看这个例句。Alan loves Jenny so much, he will do anything for her. Alan 非常爱 Jenny, 他会为她做任何事情。下一个文法 A makes something for B. A 为 B 制作某个东西。Make 的意思是制作、做的意思。它的三态是 make, made, made. 我们来看看这个例句。 I made a birthday cake for my mom on her birthday. 在我妈妈生日那天，我为她做了一个生日蛋糕。最后一个文法 ask for something， 请求、要求某个东西。当 ask 是这个意思的时候，它是一个不及物动词。我们来看看这个例句 Tom asked for a pay raise. Tom 要求加薪 ，pay raise 就是加薪。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，我们下一课再见喽，拜拜。
Hello and welcome everybody. Today we're taking a trip to the Chiayi East Market. As we all know, traditional markets are a very important part of Taiwanese culture. The Chiayi East Market first opened in 1914 and is still open today, even though it has changed quite a bit. So it is the main place to get fruits and vegetables in Chiayi. So why don't we take a look and learn more?
The Chiayi East Market is located next to the Chiayi City God Temple, near the Nanmen Roundabout. Long ago, the Chiayi East Market was a grass market. This kind of market was a commercial area just outside the city wall. When Taiwan was still under Qing rule, the market was gradually formed. At that time, Zhulo city officials, their dependents, and residents all frequented the Zhulo Cheng Huang Temple for worship. They stopped by the market and bought things here. During the period of Japanese rule, the Chiayi East Market was built and opened to the public in 1914. The outside was built using bricks, but the inside was built using cypress. After the market had suffered from fires, earthquakes, and war, it was extended using concrete in 1987. Although the Chiayi East Market doesn't look the same as it once did, its atmosphere is still that of a traditional market. There are many vendors that sell all kinds of food here. The Chiayi East Market has been Chiayi's main fruit and vegetable distribution center since it opened. In addition to food, daily necessities can also be purchased here. Even festive and wedding products can be found here. The Chiayi East Market is also seen as an important educational place. Some schools take their students to the Chiayi East Market for field trips. Here, students can talk to the vendors, learn how the market works, and experience the spirit of a traditional market. Many locals believe that the cultures and features of traditional markets should be passed on to younger generations.
So when you're in Chiayi, you definitely have to visit the Chiayi East Market. It is like the lifeblood of Chiayi. And even students go there on field trips to talk to the vendors and learn how the market works. I think it's really important to learn more about the traditional markets and try to make sure that they continue on into the future. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. See you next time.